various groups, but it's good. At least you see how we train our people.
Yeah, and I did tell Sheriff Madsen that mayor's office would be around more communication, because
Good
it
stuff.
just feels like we operate solely in City Hall, and the only time we need you, hey, so we need deputies at Town Hall. Could you send somebody? Or we're throwing an event. Could you send somebody?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just good to see, like, okay, so this is the way the deputies are being trained up. And
Mm.
if people ever ask any questions, so I'm thinking about becoming a deputy of the law. All right, well, go over
Hmm.
there and talk to them. We know nothing about their practices. Isn't this the mayor's office? Yeah, but we're not sheriffs. It's just like we should be able to tell people like a little bit of something about how government agencies work in this state.
I agree. I absolutely agree. We should like even send cadets over to EMS and see how they are operating, and other way around
Yeah, so
would
if
help
you guys wanted a
communication massively.
private a cadet training session, I can always see about getting an invitation extended to the next
No,
one.
it's. I was pulling your leg. It was fine. It's just how it was told to me.
No, I would never invite myself to a party. That's so faux pas. It's just like, yeah, so you're having a training session. Like, could
You
I
know, it's
come?
all
Not,
good.
oh, I'm coming to that. Yeah, I'll be there.
Good stuff. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on the cadet.
Yeah, because I don't want City Hall to feel like the early days when everyone would come in and then ask about the SBA. So when are they opening? I don't know. How do I contact them? No idea.
SBA
Oh no,
letter.
that was back in January when no one knew
Oh, I
anything and they were
gotcha.
still close. Yeah, that's like the worst feeling. You come to the mayor's office to get questions answered and they just leave you with more than you came in with.
Yep, yep. I mean, that's basically how it was for us for certain things like hunting and all that. When we were like, we don't know yet. We don't know what's coming.
And I know Mayor Marino, he can't be around all the time. Like now, you'd never, because his down under alarm clock.
I gotcha.
Yeah, he hasn't even rolled out of bed. So I'm like, I can be around. I can ask questions. I can see how the department's doing. Because I was so shocked to hear about Hell Week. I was just like, I didn't even know anything like this was going on, and that you
Yeah,
guys were
this
being
is dumb.
attacked day in and day out. It's just,
Yeah, it's dumb. Like a lot of people were just like, all right, I'm putting in my LOA. Enjoy.
see, and that's something like we should be able to communicate about, because then when we got the letters, so there's no deputies that can come to town hall. It's this bad. Like we shouldn't wait for it to get this bad.
Well, yeah, well, everybody's so I have a lot of love for EMS, right? And everybody's outraged when EMS is getting attacked. But when police is being attacked like this, nobody really bats an eye because they kind of think it comes with the job. It comes with the job if there is a reason behind that, not because you're like, all right, we're declaring war on PD now. It's Hell Week. Fuck you guys. It's like, okay, what did we do? What's
See,
going on?
that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to ask these questions. If they're shooting at people just for wearing the uniform, hey, I'm not wearing
Yeah,
the uniform. Come talk to me. What's the problem here? Why are
yeah,
deputies
exactly.
clocking on and being attacked? It's like I don't mind being an advocate, because like at the end of the day, I consider us a team. We're all on the same team. As much as you
I
guys don't
mean,
want to see us getting attacked, I don't want to see you guys getting attacked. And if there's a way to
uh,
mediate and stop it, let's work together to find a peaceful resolution.
it's always like that though. It's like when we ask them to talk, it's like, no, nothing's ever going to change anyway, so we're not going to discuss with you, but we're going to rain hell upon you. It's like, okay, thank you.
And you don't even know what the root of the matter is. It's just like, what are you talking about? There had to have
And
been a
like,
breaking point.
yeah, and it's like, for example, if they attack me, it's like, I have never arrested somebody, I have never shot at somebody. So what am I at fault for? Working for PD? That's my only bad thing. Okay.
I feel that like working in the mayor's office, you're part of the corrupt
Yeah.
system. It's just like, what laws do I
Ridiculous. Yeah.
write? What have I done to ever
Exactly.
personally offend you? I work as chief of staff, just making sure communication flows between departments. I make sure everyone who
Exactly.
gets hired on is properly trained. What have I ever done as a member of government that has personally oppressed you? Please let me know.
Exactly. Exactly. That's 10 far. Yeah. I mean, Hell Week is over. The sheriff talked it out. So I think that's not, a thing anymore.
That's good. Because I heard that you guys had some new cadets. The hiring had just begun, and then three put in their letters of resignation. Like, I just got hired today and I'm being shot at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find another department. And it should never be like that.
Yeah. It was literally like that. Just like first day of their, hiring, it's like already getting shut down for who knows what reason. It just sucks. Hey, well, onwards from this moment on.
Yeah. Yeah, and if it ever happens again, like, do not hesitate to contact the mayor's office, keep us in the loop.
Mm.
Because I think that it was Vargas, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they came to City Hall, they voiced their concerns, and then within the same week, you're initiating Hell Week? Like, give us time to resolve it. Or you came to town hall, you wanted someone to hear you, you want it changed. Talk to us.
Mm. It's when they get a little antsy and not patient, like they, everyone needs to react immediately, but you need to, like with allegations, you need to research a little bit, you need to talk to people. It's not like as soon as I tell you something, you can't take that for granted and go to the next person and rain hell upon them and be like, you did this. Like, what if they didn't do it, or if they had a good reason to do so with the context.
Yeah.
It's like it needs dialogue, not too, not like patronizing people.
Yeah, like when I first got in the mayor's office, I had one job and now I'm deputy mayor, and I heard from Director Bridges that they're a private hospital. I didn't just say, well, no, you can't be private. You're a government hospital. You're this and that. I need to be able to articulate. I wanted to understand. So I actually spent all night reading the Medical Act in the Constitution. So that's how I know about like the Los Santos Health Department, the government network. It's a government agency. This is the director. They have a contract with the governor's office to issue medical treatment statewide. So it's just like, okay,
Mm.
now I understand how Pillbox operates, because there was actually a bill being written to ask of them to have like these monthly classes for first aid and issue them funding for staffing. But if it's a private hospital, then we can't ask anything of them or tell them how to run their
Right.
hospital. So that's why these guidelines are like super important, and understanding how the mayor's office works with the sheriff's office, works with pillbox. So I'm like,
Right.
I ask those questions, I have a better understanding now, and I know the questions I can ask and where not to overstep.
Yeah. So unfortunately for this whole Hell Week thing, I was in the hospital, so I don't even know what happened. Every when I came back, people were like, "Oh yeah, we're in Hell Week." I'm like, "What? What's going
Yeah,
on?"
that happened when Under Chef Garcia, she came to the creamery. She wanted to get some ice cream. I mentioned Hell Week to her. She was just like, "What?" She had no idea either. So I really want to work so that way it's not everyone just stays locked up in the department and only 2 to 3 people who were awake that day and are victims of
Mm.
this, they know about it. Like, we should be actively communicating. If there's an issue, if Pillbox is being shot, if you guys are being shot, we should
Yeah.
know about it. Like, we should
Yeah.
all be talking to each other.
Like maybe like even some internal news or something like that.
And you guys got the best media room for it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. We do. We should use it more often.
Yeah, like how we have a town hall where we sit and we communicate with the public, we should have like government hall or something where we sit and we communicate with one another.
Right. Yes, it's going to be important if you want to bring this forward, like on all levels.
Yeah. Everyone sitting isolated in their department, only calling when there's a problem, it doesn't feel right.
Exactly, because only when we work together we see problems ahead of time and can tackle them before they become an issue as well.
Yep, I agree. So that's why I really hope the sheriff does not feel like I'm being pushy. I just want to be more involved and get
No, no,
everyone used
sounds
to,
good.
hey, we should talk to each other. Like if you guys ever want to know anything in the mayor's office, just talk to us. Right now it's
Sounds
lifeguards,
good.
getting business licenses and alcohol licenses into the penal code.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Wish I could have been part of the last city council.
Oh, that was also we were also talking about bringing the number of seats on council down to 6.
Like, currently it's 8, right?
Yeah. The governor's office didn't like it too much, especially with the tourism initiative, and they're hoping to have the city hold a capacity of 150,000 people.
Mm,
But as long as I've worked in the mayor's office, we've only had 2 elections where your vote mattered.
right, right.
The first city council election, 4 people ran, 4 people sat. Mayor's office, someone dropped out. Sheriff's,
Mm,
yeah, there was a vote there that mattered. One city council election in April, that one mattered. There were 5 people that ran. This time, we ran it for 10 days. 3 people signed up. So 3 people run, three
yeah.
people sit. And then we need to have a special election for the next one. Or if we appoint them, I didn't vote for this person. So the governor thinks like you don't know the quality of the candidate, like let them sit, but we need to make sure that the democratic process is being respected. And then at the same time, we don't want to
Exactly.
constantly hold special elections if someone's unfit. Because yes, we can vote
Yeah.
them out if they're unfit, but then there's an empty seat and then there's another election. So every month, we're going to have an election. And people are going to get super burnt out and we're just going to see less and less
Yeah.
votes.
And you got to give people a chance to, fit the seat that they try to fill, because in the beginning people might not be that used to it, and
Yeah.
might grow into the role. Give them a little chance, give them chances to make mistakes as well.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely want them to get that chance, but at the same time, I want it with I want it to feel like people are interested. Right now, it just feels like it kind of feels complacent. Like I'll take it. I'll be a council member. I can say that I'm a member of
Yeah.
government.
Well, I think it's because we don't know what we can do. Like, I wouldn't know what I could do as a councilwoman because I don't know what I can move in the government.
That's why I ask those questions.
Yeah.
And it feels like pillbox, mayor's office, LSSD, or like the 3 branches of government, or checks and balances for one another. Health and wellness with pillbox, health and safety with LSSD, health and efficiency with the mayor's office. Okay, I am
Yeah.
perfectly fine with that. I like that setup.
It's good. And then we shouldn't consider that as stepping into someone's turf and stepping on their toes, and rather keeping each other in check and making sure we do the right thing for the public.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every time, there's been investigations into, let's say, from LSSD into pillbox, it sounds like we're trying to, pee on their turf.
Yeah, and you're just
But it's
doing your
not.
job.
Yeah.
And if you did that to the mayor's office, you guys heard allegations of corruption. You're doing
Yeah.
your job. You're investigating that.
Mm.
Just like I want to know how the sheriff's office is running. Hey, you guys are having an academy. That's a good first step. How are deputies trained that come
Heck
into this
yes.
state?
We got it at 2 times, by the way. One is gonna be at 3 p.m. and the other one is gonna be at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I let the mayor know, and he kind of announced it. I didn't think that was something to be announced, just something to be aware of. So let's have an
Yeah.
earlier council meeting, so that way it doesn't conflict with the times of the academy. So I think 5 p.m.
Mm.
for the town hall, and then if the academy doesn't run long, you guys can still make it, and then at 9 p.m. freeze the bird.
Yeah, no, the academies usually run quite some time, so we'll probably not be able to make it unless like people that are not participating are gonna be able to help with security.
Okay.
Like I would say, they usually run like 3 to 4 hours.
Ooh, see, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So that's good to hear, because I'm sure people just think you read that banner up there, you get a nice paycheck, you get a gun, you get a vest, and you're on the street.
Oh hell no! So, what we usually do is we provide scenarios for them, right?
Okay.
So I'm often like the criminal in that case,
Oh.
and I throw them curveballs. Like let's say we always have like the same kind of stop, but in one case I do have a like I'm a violent felon, but I do have a valid reason to be in that distress, and I see if they are empathetic with my
No.
situation because I don't
Yes,
want
ma'am.
robot
Oh, not
cops,
too bad yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
I
good, pretty
want
good.
I want cops that actually listen.
So, we actually have a
It's like,
razor
okay,
blade
you're in
now
distress.
to
Okay,
pay a
I can
lovely
hear
visit
that.
to you.
So
Are
how
you?
about I
Do you take
escort you there
bullets?
safely and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm
Like
interested
I
in
want
getting
to
my
hear
weapons
them
license.
like interact with people, not
Your
just
weapons
act.
license?
My weapons license, yes.
Yes. See, because I heard that, and then I don't know anything about the training, so it's just
Okay.
like,
Alright.
I can't deny anything that you're
Um,
telling me because
just wanna come in
I
here real
don't know
quick.
anything. So there was an
Exactly. Yeah.
incident where
So
someone,
we're not.
there's an old vault in an abandoned fire department. So
Mhm.
they said that deputies came up there, and then because they were working in the area, because they have aspirations of owning a business up there, they were accused. So, why are you here? Did you just rob that vault? What's in your bag? It was a very accusatory line of questioning. There was no doubt that,
Mm,
hey, maybe did you see anything? Is there anything you can tell us about what happened? It just,
yeah.
yeah. So,
So unless they saw them like fiddling with the safe,
yeah.
they should be asking. I mean, they have only reasonable suspicion, and they can only ask like, "Hey, did you see anyone, tinkering with that stuff here, or since when have you been here?" All that kind of stuff, but not saying like, "Hey, you must be that person," unless they saw them.
Yeah. Just I think it would be beneficial. These are the way cadets are trained. So if someone comes to me with those
Yeah.
allegations, I could say, well, I've actually been to an academy and this is what I've seen. So if you're saying something different, okay, let's look into it. Not
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
totally right or you're totally wrong.
yeah, I'm not gonna deny we have some cadets that are a little overeager, and we're trying to train that out of them, and they're already creating some issues. So either they'll make it or they won't. It's really tough because you want to give them a chance, but you also how the public is reacting to really hard ass cops. Yeah, so we're trying to avoid them.
And it's great to know that you guys have those guidelines. Like, yes, this has been an issue in the
Hmm.
past, but you can trust that we have quality deputies that have been here for a very long time, and they will work with these cadets to teach them the right way.
Exactly. It's like no matter how bad of a person someone is, you catch them on a bad day, and they're gonna, you have to take them differently than any other day that you're taking them on usually.
Oh, so you're trying to pretend like the day that I'm catching this person on, it could be their worst day. So like let's
Yes.
work to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, so I gave someone a scenario where I am a violent felon. But I said like, hey, my mother just got brought to the hospital. I don't know what's going on, and I need to get her in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and see what's going on. And like the officer that responded, they actually, even though I was a violent felon, I told them like I had aggravated battery of government employees and everything before. They still gave into my story, which was really good. And for two reasons, because if I'm giving them a story, I'm too busy thinking about the story in order to hurt them. Also, if that is a real story, and I said everything would be checking out, you just gained a little bit of trust. It's all about community policing. The best way of policing is community policing. When we're just here to enforce it, but we're not here to enforce it to a T. We're here to remind people that these are guidelines that, yes, we need to follow, but they need to want it themselves. They need to see the reason behind why there's guidelines.
Yeah. And don't just think, oh God, here's a deputy. I'm about to be fucked over. It's like, no, they see you as people. They want you to see them as people, and they see you as people too.
Yeah, exactly. It's difficult, but we're trying our best
No, I
to
love that. I love
to
hearing this.
yeah, that's what we try to do in those academies, and we don't do them often enough because some people get out there and they forget, about being a human being,
Because I
not a
have met
drone.
people, and it kind of I don't it doesn't make sense to me when they said I don't trust the police. I don't talk to them. It's like this back at home. I could recommend cops
Mm,
or deputies that I'm friends with, but as far as like their standards of practice, I can't speak on that. I don't know how they are
that is very true.
back at home, and I don't know how they operate here. That's why I want to learn.
Yeah, no, you are more than welcome to join us and maybe even join some scenarios in that we provide for the people, and then you can see like what people face. Like for example, they did a felony stop on someone without telling them why they were stopping them as you know what a felony stop is?
It's when you already have probable cause and you want them all to get out of the car.
Yes, at gunpoint. Okay, so
Yes.
basically they weren't telling them why they were getting them out at gunpoint. Just imagine that. And it's like, if the person doesn't know they have a warrant on them,
Mm-hmm.
their arrest. And one second. Welcome aboard. All right. And it's like, I get it. Like, you could have just told them, all right, Dacre, we got a warrant for your arrest. We need you to, stay calm. We need you to get you out one by one. That would have escalated de-escalated the situation. But they weren't telling them anything. They were just saying like, driver, get out.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, okay.
And then
So
once you
who
tell
are
the
you looking for?
passenger, you have some people that, they get a little bit of knowledge of the law. So I can't remember what case exactly it is, but a passenger is not obligated to get out of the car in a traffic stop. But once you say it's a felony stop, everybody
Yeah,
out of the car.
yeah, exactly.
So just articulating that, then people can
Then
understand. Then they don't feel like their rights are being violated.
so see, I had a little bit of a tiff with exactly that deputy afterwards, because he said like, I don't need to tell them my reason for stopping them. I'm like, you know legally speaking, you don't. You can give them a lawful order, but do you be that nitpicky? Give like, tell them, hey, Dacre, we got a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah.
So the others can also be like a little bit more calm about this thing, because if they think it's about them, everybody's panicking.
Yeah. And they're like, I'm about to be arrested. I didn't even do anything. So now everyone,
Exactly.
anxiety's risen. They have attitudes. Basically, the same way you're treating them, they're treating you back. When it could have just been, oh, it's a felony stop. It's about you. Well, what did you do? Well, I'm not going to put myself in a situation. I didn't break the law. I will comply.
Exactly. I mean, as soon as all the units arrive, before you step out, you can say like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. We got a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Dacre. You know, I mean, you don't have to tell them before the other units arrive,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But then once
yeah.
you have your back, it's kind of like the same way you see in the movies. Like the cops, I'm coming into the store. Like they let you know. Like this is your last
Mm-hmm.
chance to surrender. I'm coming in. Like they let you know.
Exactly.
Because they don't want it to be a violent outcome. They want to de-escalate it. No one gets hurt on your part. No one gets hurt on their part.
Exactly. See, Kelly, the problem is that I think us females, we can agree that communication is so fucking important. A
Yes.
lot of the males don't see it like that. And I'm sorry to pull the whole male female thing, but I see this every fucking day.
It's like if George felt like I was inviting myself, just tell me. If you didn't want me there, it's no big
No,
issue.
it's
I definitely wasn't inviting myself.
George didn't say that. No.
Oh, well, I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, I'm not trying to step on any toes here, but I like
No,
that we
you're
can
good.
talk about it like this because I'm like, now I understand. Now I see some of the hostilities, and it's like, it's not okay. Like, yes, you are willingly take the job. You know that there's a chance that you can get shot, but an expectation day in and day out, that's not fair to you guys. Especially the ones that haven't even
Yeah.
made a single arrest.
Yeah, it's like I'm usually here to help people, and I don't know what's going on other than that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
like people come in here, they yell at me immediately, and it's
Insane.
like, "Hi, I'm here to help you. Like, what can I help you with? I'm here to help you with questions you might have, any trouble you might be facing, and you want to see what's going on. How can I help you?" But then they just like a lot of them just start yelling at me. I'm like, I cannot help you you know if you're acting like that.
And if anything, if they had a complaint, like you could let them know there's an internal affairs. Like I just learned that recently. You guys have
Exactly.
internal affairs.
Yeah, we
This is
do.
where you can have what you're talking about looked into. This is how we can help.
Exactly. And I could take reports because I'm pretty much a very neutral person here at the precinct.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I cannot act immediately because I can't tell people what to do and what not to do. I can give recommendations, but this is up to the chain of command.
Yep. And that's what I'm learning about the mayor's office. But it's like, how can I don't want a situation like what happened with Mayor Hazelwood. How the executive order, the sheriff was removed, and that wasn't the proper procedure.
Yeah, no,
To
that was, my goodness. If there was a classic case of miscommunication, that was definitely it.
Yeah. And see, I didn't know. I did not know that the mayor did not have that ability at the time. Because Mayor Hazelwood, he's
Uh,
just always so
yeah, I wouldn't have
informed and
removed
he
it.
does everything by the book. So that's why I was just like, I want to learn everything that I can about this office, what we can do, what we can't do. And I want to know more about my fellow government agent. Like, what do you guys go through on a daily basis?
Understanding one another is so important, and understanding where difficulties lie in certain things or anything else, and how to make our lives better and easier.
Extremely important.
It sounds like we need to have a little coffee and cake chat every now and then.
Yes, yes. I will happily bring some ice cream over for that.
Heck yes. Be safe out there.
And it would also be like a great introduction. We're all government workers here. It's just like, so you guys got a bunch
Mhm.
of new cadets. I know you, I know Brooks, I know everybody who was here before February. Like the lady who was just out here with the same haircut as you, I don't even know her name. And I was like, I feel so bad.
Okay, so that is, I think she's solo cadet, but yeah, Deputy Finley Bell.
Oh, it's an odd question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Is any relationship to like the keeper of the hall? Because I think it said her name was
Oh,
Lucy
Lucy
Bell.
Bell? No, I don't think so.
Ah, okay. I was just like, hey, we got a picture of your relative hanging in our halls.
I think that is pure coincidence, unfortunately.
Just like you and John being Walker and Walker.
Oh, maybe I should tell you something. You know what's even funnier? John popped the question.
Oh my god!
Yes, so we're gonna be Waka Waka.
Yes! Waka Waka! Congratulations!
Thank you.
That is so. I'm so happy for you. You guys are like the cutest couple.
John is an amazing person. I still can't believe he he spends all his time with me, but he's such an amazing one. Like I am so lucky.
I love, and I feel like maybe he's like awoken another side of you that I didn't even know was there. I did not know that you had like such a little scientist in you.
I used to be a paramedic before that, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So before I became dispatch, I used to be a full-fledged paramedic.
So like the research and the prosthetics and the
Yeah.
equipment to help pillbox, like you have a
Yeah.
lot of insight on that.
Yeah, I was thinking about like an automated CPR machine. Like when you come there and you have like a lot of people that need your sorry, lots of radio comes. Sorry, we got a store robbery going on right now. You can see everybody's responding.
Yeah, so many flashing lights. I see one W, two, three, four, EMS.
So yeah. EMS is also coming, yeah. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, so an automated CPR machine because like if you've come to a mass casualty and you're the only one might need CPR, the next one might need CPR, and what do you do? Like, do you just grab all the people around you and just like, hey, you do CPR for me? It would be nice to be just able to put a machine over their chest
Yeah.
and then just like that keeps pushing for you.
Because it relates to my situation. I heard that I was actually transported to the hospital by Cade Wilder. I wasn't in.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think I was in the ambulance. So sometimes in situations like that, it would be good to have more equipment so you can tend to both people.
That was the Victor situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are in a chase right now. 3 people. That's another thing as well. People always say like, "Oh, there's so many cops on the chase." It's like we always have the +1 rule. Like if there's 3 people in there, we can have 4 units on the chase. In case they all bail from the vehicle.
Okay, so the number of deputy cruisers that respond is in relation to the people that are actually in the car.
Hmm.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, and this is just for safety usually, because like if there's only one person and they're reporting like 3 people in the store, I tell them stand back, just observe, do not get caught up in this because that's just no value for your own life in that case.
Like what you did for Richard the other day.
Hmm.
It's kind of like it'd be like the level of force matrix, the one up.
Oh, that is also something like, for example, if someone is attacking you with fists, you can attack them with a baton. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if someone is attacking you with a knife, this is a deadly weapon. You can shoot them. Also, if someone gets close to you with a knife, you are done for. You cannot react quickly enough.
Yeah, you want to try to avoid that because then if it's
Yeah.
multiple people surrounding you, like
Oof,
that
yeah.
that deputy's life is in serious jeopardy.
At that point, if a lot of people are surrounding me, I'm putting away my weapon and I try to de-escalate. Like I have no chance. I cannot shoot everybody. I don't want to shoot everybody. Like when I went to so when the Vargo's late, siege on Pillbox for whatever reason after they shot down some police officers in Pillbox, by the way. Uh, I I tried to go there with two EMS. One of them was Ray behind me, and with Dakota. And immediately as we came up the stairs, they shot at all of us, not even knowing who it was. And I'm just like, I'm here to save the officers after 20 minutes. Like how long do you want to lay siege on fucking Pillbox?
See, I have no idea that this even happened. I know that there was one incident where there were like deputies in every single bed in the ER. I don't even know if it was that
Yeah,
day.
I'm not sure either.
I think it was the same time that Brooks was attacked, because we called and called for help, but no one answered. So whenever
Yeah.
Brooks was attacked with the chainsaw by Stacy Ricky.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was another time. That was also terrible.
Yeah, it would be good to understand so then we know what caused this and how can we not repeat it, because this was
Yeah,
horrific and we want to prevent this from happening again
yeah.
at all costs.
I absolutely agree. Let me quickly check what the lovely EMS want, just so they don't wait forever.
No, of course. So like this is super informative. Like there's mass casualty events. Yeah, some deputies do come in and they big dick around. It's just like, oh, you have an academy at this time. Would I be able to attend? If it's no, it's no. That's okay. I'm not saying, well, I'm deputy mayor and I'm gonna be there. But it's good. It feels like I have a better understanding of the LSSD other than what people say. And I hope that I can get that understanding of pill dogs. So if they really don't want lifeguards to have more medical tools and at their discretion assist people back to their feet when it's a non life threatening injury, I want to understand why. Because no one wants to take away from their department. So if that's the worry, what avenues can we go down so that way that's not the case? Because EMS, you have the contract, you can go statewide. Lifeguards, you are established here in the city. You do not yet have that contract and you have limited resources. So it's EMS, but it's very, very niche. You stick to the beach. That's it. And beach related events if people get the permit. That's it. And that makes sense. Like some people skip coming to LSSD. They want to do security. They like that smaller environment, that more focused environment. Some people love the beach. And to be able to use their medical abilities to keep people safe out there, you know, enjoy the sun, enjoy the surf, that's where they want to be. But that's the only place they'll be. Like, they're not going to be up in Sandy, they're not going to be up in Pluto. And that's why it's like, if you guys, maybe some classes, I don't actually know if this hospital has a classroom, but that would be great. Like, if they had classes, they took them behind the desk, we actually trained them on. It's just like, same way there's a bar exam, maybe there's like a med exam. You pass it, great. Here's your here's your tools. You're now a full-fledged lifeguard. Enjoy the tower. But if all they can ever do is just pass for basic first aid, then that's what you get. Is there actually a train coming? Nah, we just went right through it. And that guy's voice. Yeah, he was talking about the hunting thing at town hall a few weeks ago, but then he kind of passed out. He ain't finished. EMS. Oh, they just said I'm not waiting no more. Okay. I could go back and see if Chief Justice is around.
Sorry, they lost the chase and then they had it again, and now I don't know.
That's okay. But yeah, if things are getting pretty busy over here, I can head back over to City Hall and see if the Chief Justice is around.
Mm. Let me do one last check on my ping. Yeah, nothing. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm probably going to reach out to Cade and see if he can be available tomorrow or the day after. If we can get it
Yeah,
scheduled, higher probability of getting someone in to talk to him.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And then can also coordinate with a lawyer because he has a right to one. So if he would like to bring a lawyer, if this is a set
Exactly.
time, it's easier.
That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, wonderful.
Well, it was great talking to you. I feel like I learned
Loved
so
it.
much just standing out here.
I love it. And I hope I can see you on this Academy Day.
Yeah, I'll bring
See
ice
how
cream
we
to that
operate.
too. So go in to
Heck
relax
yes.
and de-stress after.
Oh, heck yes. Sounds good.
See
All
you,
right.
Gigi.
See you. You take care of yourself, Kelly.
And tell Mr. Waka Waka I said hi and
I
congratulations if you
will.
see him before I do.
I will do. Thank you.
Damn, damn. Okay, you just going. Waka Waka. That's such a cute nickname.